Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Living Shadow Tarot. It's a moment, y'all. It's a moment. I I feel a lot going on. I feel a lot of energy. So I'm like, this is it. It's nighttime. Wait, I put my watch on the charger. I think it's like 12:30 or something. No, 12:41 Eastern Standard Time AM over here. So I'm feeling stuff. Just had the argument with my spirit guides as usual, which I'm tired of because I'm tired of arguing with these spirit guides over here. But whatever. They give me new spirit guides, and I still argue with them. I'm just an argumentative person apparently. So we're gonna see what this energy is about, or what's going on here, or why I'm being bothered. As I said, argumentative. So we're gonna see here. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. A Five of Cups. You know what's interesting? We're starting these readings with these fives, huh? Five of Wands was the other day. Now the Five of Cups for this one today. Oh, and look for that same star. Now this one doesn't look like this one is like the other one. This is a completely different energy. I mean, it is Five of Cups, obviously, but it's giving that this one is something that they may want to heal, because the Five of Cups is regret, and I'm really getting a lot of regretful energy. Nine of Wands. So someone was maybe defensive, or someone maybe is defensive and they're working on it with the Eight of Pentacles here. I don't know, that glare is like, I have to hold my card over here. Okay, well. So it's like, yeah, they regret what they did, or they regret hurting somebody. Okay, here we go. The Four of Swords, Judgment, and the Knight of Wands. So someone may have misjudged somebody and put in energy with the star. So I don't know if this star is a healing. I'm really, I don't know what the star is, because the more cards I'm pulling, the more it's not making sense to me, to be honest with you. I gotta be honest. Living Shadow Tarot, y'all. I am the Living Shadow. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Whether it's good, bad, ugly, disgusting, absolutely gorgeous, or you can't fucking look at it without stabbing yourself in the face. I'm gonna tell you what the truth is. So I'm getting from this that someone prejudged a Knight of Wands energy, or someone has some kind of perception of a Knight of Wands energy, right? But with this star here in the beginning, this star is also hitting me funny. I gotta tell you, because for this Five of Cups, the star, and the Nine of Wands, if the star is supposed to be healing, then why would someone be defensive? Why is someone worn out? Why is someone, like I said before, like a combative energy, like an argumentative energy? Why is someone like defensive? This is like ultimately defensive. This is wounded. This is like, you've been through this too many times. So if this was a healing of a Five of Cups, this has either been healing the same Five of Cups or a similar Five of Cups situation over and over and over again, right? So I'm telling you, this is what I'm feeling. So it's like, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is something that you repetitively do, a repetitive task. Okay, it's something that you're working on, but you're doing the same thing over and over again, right? And then we have the Four of Swords here, which is a meditation, a healing, a resting. So what I'm getting from the energy is someone is working on either, you, me, the collective, whatever. People are working on other people while they sleep. And what that work causes a lot of pain. So with this judgment of this Knight of Wands energy, This is giving me that someone's working on some kind of energy like this. It doesn't, male, female, whatever. Uh, but this could be like a confidence, a leadership, a sexiness. This could be a lot of these things, right? It's a fiery energy, but someone's working on like a fire principality. So when I read these, I do read a little different than everybody else, okay? But a knight is a prince. A prince is ruling over a principality. So this could very well be a full collective of people here that they're working on this Knight of Wands energy, right? Now, the Knight of Wands can be a lot of different things, so it could be a lot of different things for a lot of different people. I'm not going to go into too many specifics for that because I don't think that we'll really get anywhere. Just going back and forth. So we have reverse Six of Cups and the Four of Cups here. So this could be hard because someone doesn't want to return to a past or want to return to a cycle. Like I said, with this star in this Nine of Wands here, the star and the Nine of Wands, I know y'all can't see the full table, but with the star and the Nine of Wands, it's like we've been over this so much. I don't want to go back to doing that or healing that or whatever. And to be honest with you, whatever they're doing or whatever, this energy is calling themselves doing, I don't think it's working. I think that's the whole problem, is that it's not working. Right? Like I said, I felt an argumentative, like I need to fight you energy. And I don't know. I'm sorry, star. If you're a star number 17 out there, if you identify with number 17, if you're a star out there, I don't know if what you're doing is hitting the mark. And I don't want to, hurt your feelings by saying that. But we have 2 tens and a 3 of wands. So we have a 10 of cups, a 10 of wands, and a 3 of wands. This is meaning that the happiness is too much of a burden. If we start off with the 5 of cups and we're getting more all these other cups, right? A 6 and a 4 make a 10. So what I'm getting here with this is that this is like the goal or the dream, but it's almost too hard to get there and you just want to move on. Like it's too, whatever they're working on being, like this is supposed to be happiness, heaven. I call it heaven, right? This is supposed to be like happiness, utopia, peace, no problems, all of that, right? But if it's too hard to get there, or it's too painful, or it hurts too much, then the energy with the 3 of wands is like, well, skip it then. If it's that painful, then skip it. If it's gonna hurt this much, then skip it, because we went. I don't know how, if you can understand the way I understand this, right? So it came out 5 of cups first. This is the 10 of cups. And then that star hit. Now we have 9 of wands, 10 of wands. So the way I see this is, in order to get the other 5 cups, it's going to take a lot more than just one wand. You like the leap is too much. Like to get to the next 5 cups, you need to go through so many cycles to the point, and you're already at your breaking point. You're one wand away from breaking down, and you're 5 cups away from getting to heaven. It's like, I don't know if you've ever had a horse, or it's actually the better example. This guy I was watching on Instagram earlier, he had a marathon, a 13-mile marathon, and they had the video of him, and you can see like you can literally see the finish line in the video, but his leg, I guess he got a cramp or something, but his leg cramped out on him, and he couldn't finish. He literally like went almost face planted on the ground, and it was kind of sad. But I mean, he went 13 miles, so I'm like, shit, that's way more than I can do. But way more than I can do. But this is what this is giving. It's like you're at the finish line for maybe like the next cup, and for with the Six of Cups coming out, it's like you're at the next cup, right? The next cup, but the next cup also takes the next wand, and for you, I hope y'all understand, because this is like crazy tarot math. Okay, I'm a really weird reader, but I promise you, the shit be hitting. Okay, to get to one other cup, you gotta go. You know it's a hard journey, but to get the other cup feels like it's just too much. And with the Knight of Wands, it's like you gotta face the whole. You gotta go through the fire to get a cup, and I don't feel like you want to go through the fire anymore. That's really what it's giving. It's like whoever this is, whatever this is, you don't want to go through the fire. Hierophant. I don't want to say learn the lesson. I really want to say that like you feel like you've already learned it. Like you feel like you tested out. Like, oh, when you go to college and like you take a test and Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. You can take a test and you can like skip a couple classes because you tested out. You prove that you already know. You don't need to take the whole class again. You knew enough to do that. This is what the Hierophant's giving me. It's like you want to test out of it. Like, okay, I'm done. Like, I know. I know too much. Does that make sense? Like, you know how to get to the cups through the wands, and it's like, I don't want the test anymore. I'm over it. Here we go. Ace of Cups. And so now here's the other cup. Here's the other cup. So it's like you know how to get a cup. You learned how to get a cup. Learn how to get a cup. But the cup isn't the problem. Like I said, the judgment of the Knight of Wands is the problem. This is the problem here. Well, along with this Five of Cups, but we got the other cup already, right? We got to the Six of Cups. It was upside down, but we got to the Six of Cups. So I don't feel like getting the cup was really the whole problem. It was a problem, right? With the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Wands, it was a problem, but ultimately with this judgment and this Nine of Wands, if when I said somebody like misjudged or prejudged the Nine of Wands, and I'm saying you have to go through the fire, I feel like you have to go through the principality of fire, but the judgment of that is wrong. Like you think that that's a punishment when it's the way forward, and I don't know what to say because that's what I'm getting. We have Two of Wands, Six of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. So Two of Wands, Six of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune is basically like planning on how to like a lot of people on here will call it like co-creating with the universe or co-creating. That's what this is. So, but the Two of Wands is planning, the Six of Swords is communication, and the Wheel of Fortune is a fate energy. And if you pay attention, literally the fixed signs that are on the Wheel of Fortune came out. So Taurus, here in the corner, the little bull. I think this little reflection is going to bother me. But Taurus with the Hierophant came out. We have Scorpio with Judgment. Actually, Scorpio's over here. Excuse me, the bird. Scorpio over here because it's opposite of Taurus. And Where did it just go? Aquarius. The star for Aquarius came out. So the only thing we don't have here is Leo. That's the only thing that's missing from the energy so far. So we'll see if that does pop up, but it's giving that. Like, so whatever this must be, I'm guessing this is spiritual knowledge here with this Ace of Cups, based off of these last cards. There's some spiritual knowledge. This is something that you're learning spiritually, and you had to go through the fire to learn it, but you are tired of going through the fire to learn something in spirit. You're tired of going through the fire, because I'm really getting that in here with that 10 of Wands. I'm looking dead ass at it. Dead ass at it. Okay. What is it? We have the 8 of Wands and the Queen of Cups. And, no. Well, I thought there was a third card. Okay, 8 of Wands and the reverse Queen of Cups here, right? So there's some progress for a Queen of Cups, or some... I don't really get this 8 of Wands. I need clarity on the 8 of Wands. 3 of Cups and the Hangman. So there's some sort of third-party celebration. This is definitely Piscean energy with the Hangman. It could be a celebration or situation. I said third-party celebration. So this is a third party could be celebrating a reverse Queen of Cups. King of Pentacles, reverse Knight of Swords, and the 5 of Swords. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. The King of Pentacles, the reverse Knight of Swords, and the 5 of Pentacles. And the Empress in reverse. Oh my goodness. It's like, and this is, so you guys, when I tell you this is why I stopped doing readings on here, you see how all these came out, and I'm hearing so much. It's like, I really can't, like, it's too many people trying to say something. Because this King of Pentacles is a whole nother storyline. This is a whole different person. This is a whole different energy. And I can't, we never solved the problem. Like, I'm a shadow worker, y'all. I've been doing shadow work for many years. And this is like, I do shadow work on myself. And over time, I've started to help other people. Not necessarily because I wanted to, but mostly because I just ask a lot of fucking questions. And I don't understand where we're going with this. This is, at this point, I'm telling you, watch something else pop out. Watch something else pop out. No, I don't think it's going to be Leo. King of Cups. We have 8 of Swords and the King of Cups. Yeah, me, King of Cups. I say me because I'm a Grand Trine water, so I'm usually King of Cups in a lot of these things. So it's like someone's trapped. It's like trying to trap. It's probably trying to trap me, and I'm not trying to be whatever, because this is not, you know, this has gone off the rails already, right? This is exactly what the 8 of Swords is. You're seeing it in real time, gone right off the rails. And then we got the reverse Page of Wands. Oh, and the Ace of Pentacles. The same old shit all over again. Oh, here we go. The Sun, the Page of Swords, blah, blah, blah. So this is what I'm saying, y'all. Do you see what I mean? Like, I'm flipping in stacks and stacks and stacks. Like, so I'm sorry to whomever the reading was supposed to be for, but apparently the spirits heard me talking and giving a reading, and everybody decided to throw their energy in. So I'm just gonna end it here since I'm not gonna be helpful to anybody at this point, and maybe you can get something from the first part. I don't know. Two of Swords at the bottom. Assassination.